Okay, hello everyone. How are you? This is Kay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and live stream. This is the 26th of March on Sunday. So I hope you're having a great weekend right now. And today and Sunday, every week, I do the weekly forecast. So today I will cover the Forex pairs and also gold, WTI, and index, and also the Bitcoin and the news for next week. So we have lots of topics to talk about, so let me get to the topics right away. So let me switch screen and start to do this live stream. So first, let me cover the Forex pairs. Okay, so just hold on. Oh, by the way, the GTS, the Global Trading School in April, still open. There's still one seat available. So if you're interested, then please let me know. Okay, so let me now open the trading view, and first let me try to fit this in the page so that you can see the whole thing on the chart. Okay. So first, let me cover the Forex pairs on my watch list from Euro USD all the way down to the Swiss franc JPY. 21 pairs I will cover first. Okay, so this is weekly chart. This is actually the weekend, so I check the weekly time frame. Every weekend I check the weekly time frame, and every month end I check the monthly chart, and every day end or every day throughout the week, I check the daily and the lower time frames so that we can give you the rough sketch of what's happening in the markets throughout this week. Okay, so here is the Euro USD, and this is Euro USD on the weekly. The market just broke the Kumo. I think this was significant. Market just broke the Kumo on the weekly, and the market may turn bullish. So for me, this is uptrend. I mean, the bullish buyers are dominant over sellers on the long term now. In the short term, when the price broke the Tenkan-sen, the market became bullish in the short term, and when the market breaks the Kijun-sen, then it became bullish in the midterm, but still bearish in the long term because the price was still below Kumo. And last week it broke the Kumo. So I think next week is going to be bullish, is my thinking. And also Chikou span is above the candles. Kumo breakout happens. And also this Kumo breakout happened also with the doji break. 2 weeks ago, for the last 2 weeks, we had the dojis, and last week was a Kumo break. So I think in this candlestick pattern, I think this is also bullish. So I continue to monitor and look for a buying opportunity. So that's the Euro USD. So I mark this one as purple because this is bullish from Ichimoku viewpoint. Okay, and next, let me see, Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD is also bullish, but okay, so bullish because the Kumo itself is bullish. After it twisted, after Kumo twist happened, Kumo itself is bullish, and Kijun-sen is up, Tenkan-sen is also up, and Chikou span above candles. So this is bullish. But we have to be careful because the price is near the previous resistances, which is on 1.6255. So to be safer, it's better to wait for the breakout of that resistance and the target to the next resistance level, which is 1.6443. But the breakout of the most recent resistances may happen this week. So let's monitor the chart and continue to look for a bullish timing. So I mark this one too. I will closely monitor the Euro AUD. Okay, next is the Euro JPY. Euro JPY's range, there is no trend. Kumo itself is bullish, so in the long term, it's bullish still. But in the short to mid term, the price is now bearish because simply the price is below Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. And in terms of the price action in the Chikou span viewpoint, this is range. The market was bullish until here, until last October, and then so far looks like it has been a reverse in the wave. So this is range, and it may be bearish, but we have to wait for the Kumo breakout on the weekly. So for now, most likely next week I'm gonna stay away. No trend. Okay, next one is the Euro Pound. Euro Pound is also similar to the Euro JPY. This one is also range. So no trend. The market just spikes up and down. Kumo flat, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen flat. Chikou span is touching. So this is range. I can see that some of you are new to my YouTube channel, and just introducing myself quickly that I am Japanese Forex trader full-time who lives in Dubai now since July 2021. And I have been using Ichimoku Kinko Hyo for almost 7 years. And I do use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo for in higher time frames to capture which market is trending and which market is ranging. And when I find the ranging markets, then simply I stay away. When I see the trending markets, then I look for an entry opportunities. So that's my strategy. And every weekend, the weekly candlestick close. That's why I check the weekly time frame every weekend. And that's what I'm doing and what I'm sharing today, every Sunday. In terms of the Chikou span, Chikou span is lagging 26 candles, but when the Chikou span is touching candles like in this situation, simply this means that this is range. So we never know which way the market goes, either up or down. In this case, I simply wait until the market finds a new direction. Okay, next one is the Euro CAD. Okay, Euro CAD is bullish. Actually, Euro CAD is one of my best pairs to trade this week because the Kumo is bullish, nice and thick and up nice Kumo. And Kijun-sen is up and broke the Kumo also. Tenkan-sen is also pointing up. And Chikou span above candles. And the market broke the resistance level of 1.4641 last week. So this is bullish to me. The target is 1.5101. So I put up arrow like this and target there. Until the market reaches the target, we have the room of more than 300 pips, like a 310 pips of the room to trade. So we have enough room. So Euro CAD looks the best so far for me. Okay, and Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc is completely ranging, so I continue to stay away. The price is now within the Kumo. Chikou span is not touching, but very close to candles, which also means that it's range. And Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, so this is range. No trend and no trace. Okay, now let me move on to the USD pairs. Okay, I see many comments. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. As always, great to see you. And I hope you have a great weekend as well. Yeah, okay. By the way, Dubai is now in Ramadan. And to respect, I don't really eat during the Ramadan, so I'm losing energy now. So after this meeting, after this live stream ends, I will eat, and I will eat something light and just become healthy. Sometimes it's nice to do like a non-eating days so that you cleanse your body. And I think this is the perfect timing because whole town is in Ramadan. Anyways, so I do see many comments, so thank you very much for joining. Let me come back to your comments after I cover my topics first. Okay, so next is the USD JPY on the weekly The price is about to break the Kumo, so this is for me bearish. It's bearish. And also the Chikou span is below the candles. So I think next week or within the month of April, I'm sure the market breaks the Kumo and goes down. And when the market breaks Kumo, then I expect the market breaks the support of 126.96 area, and then the target all the way down to 114.45. So we have lots of room, lots of potential pips to gain. Down here is 1,249 pips, which is pretty wide. So anyways, this is bearish. So USDJPY, I think in terms of fundamentals, this one is bearish. So I'm sell biased on the USDJPY. Okay, and in the lower time frames, you see downtrend. So next is the USDCAD. USDCAD is range to me. So I will delete upper row and I don't expect bullishness anymore. And the reason is because of two things. One is that the Chikou span touching. So as I mentioned, whenever you see Chikou span touch on any time frames, this means that the market is range in this time frame. And also Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross happened. So that means this is range. So we never know which way it's going, so I will stay away. Okay, next is the USD Swiss franc. USD Swiss franc is also a very spiky ranging, but more of bearish. So I'm waiting for the breakout of the support 0.9061. Wait for that support level breakout to look for the selling opportunity. Okay, next is the pound base pairs. So first, pound USD. Pound USD broke the Kumo last week. So for me, this is bullish. Once the market breaks the daily resistance, which is 1.2344, then it goes up to 1.2447. Let me switch down to the daily time frame. So here is a daily resistance. Once it breaks, I think it goes up to the swing high. So I wait for the breakout of that resistance and look for a buying opportunity. But for now, just a Kumo breakout, and I don't see any bullish momentum because the Kumo is not twisted yet. So this week may range. So we'll see. Okay, next is the GBP/JPY. Okay, this pair has been ranging the whole time. So for the last couple of weeks, it's been bearish because of the strong JPY recently. This pair is now bearish as a JPY pair, but I think that overall is range. So it may be spiky. So unless you see stable downtrend in the lower time frames, no trades. Okay, next is the pound CAD. Pound CAD is also one of my best pairs this week because it's about to break that resistance area. Now the resistance level is 1.6844 and I'm waiting for that breakout. And then we can expect the potential pips of 538 to the next swing high of 1.7388. So my view is bullish. So now I will delete this resistance area and I will simply leave the single resistance level, again 1.6844, and wait for that breakout. And also after the Kumo breakout, we have a new double bottom and neckline breakout. So with this pattern, in terms of candles, the market is now bullish, and I expect the breakout this week. So pound CAD, let's monitor closely. Okay, next one, pound AUD is also bullish because it broke the resistance area of 1.8317. And Kumo twisted bullish. Kijun Sen is up, Tenkan Sen is up, and Chikou span above candles. Chikou span is not touching above candles, so it's bullish. So you see lower time frames, it's bullish. And for this pair also, the potential pips is really strong. The potential pips we can expect is 913 to the next swing high, 1.9226. So pound AUD is another best pair for me to trade. So potentially we may see some new trends, so we will see. Okay, next is the pound Swiss franc. Pound Swiss franc is more of bearish in terms of the candlestick patterns because this is called a descending P wave, descending triangle. So the market was resisted by the triangle, so I think this week in the short term will be bearish. And eventually, I think the market breaks the Kumo and the support and come back to the Kijun Sen, which is 1.0866. So if you want to sell, then target to the weekly Kijun Sen. But if you want to buy, then I recommend you to wait for the breakout of the Kumo, and then that will be safer. For me, this is bearish. That's pound Swiss franc. So basically, pound pairs, I think that these are all bearish. Okay, but I will pick the pound CAD and pound AUD to trade. Okay, next one is the AUD USD. This pair is range. The price is now dropping after the price was resisted by the Kumo. And then now Chikou span is touching, so this is range. But my view is bearish. Because of this, this is called actually the Chikou span trace strategy. Sometimes you see Chikou span exactly trace the previous candles and it just goes down. So as long as it goes down, then this is bearish, and I expect that. And if it becomes bearish, then the market will break the support 0.6564 and then goes down and target 0.6171. Right, so this is bearish. I'm expecting downtrend in this one. So AUD USD I mark. Okay, next one is AUD CAD. AUD CAD is range. I can't see any trends. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span above candles, but the market retracing. The price is very close to Kumo and Kijun Sen, so this is range to me, and we can't really see any new big trends. I mean, if the market breaks support, as I put up down arrow, it will be bearish, but it may not happen this week because this is a range. So for now, I monitor until the market breaks the support of 0.9040 anytime in the future. So I don't mark this one for this week. Okay, next AUDJPY. Yeah, AUDJPY is bearish because it broke the previous support 87.03 and the target is now down 80.39. So this pair is now bearish. Yeah, the Kumo also twisted bearish, which was a nice downtrend confirmation in the long term. And then Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both are pointing down, and Chikou span below candles. And in the bigger picture, there was an head and the shoulders, and the neckline broke last week. So this is bearish to me. So I mark this one too, AUDJPY. Okay, and then AUD Swiss franc, this pair is now range. The price is near the Kijun Sen, Chikou span below candles, so this is bearish, but it may retrace. The market may retrace to Kijun Sen and touch, and then goes down eventually, but it may take a bit more time. I think a month or so for this to happen. So for this week, I put this pair as low priority. Alright, next one is the CADJPY. CADJPY for me is also bearish because it's about to break the support. Well, this pair technically did not break. And what I mean by break is when the close price becomes below the support. The previous support level here on this pair is 94.62, and I wait for the clear breakout of the support to expect the downtrend after this. So, and if you look at the daily chart, it didn't close below the support, but rather it became more like a pin bar. So this week, it may retrace. So my scenario is that if it goes down, I take trade. If it retrace, then no trade. But in terms of the daily time frame also, the Kumo twisted bearish. Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down, Chikou span below candles. So far, this downtrend looks to be continuous. So I mark scat JPY and expect downtrend. But again, if it goes up, then no trade. Okay, so like this, we have to create scenarios to the future, plan A, plan B, sometimes plan C or plan D, and decide what to do. Alright, and next is the CAD Swiss franc. This one is now range to me, or a bit retracing. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and the price is below Tenkan Sen, but because Kijun Sen is now flat, and the support level 0.6603 becomes a bit strong, so I think the market may retrace, is my feeling. So that means Swiss franc will become weak and the market might be bullish, is my feeling. But we'll see. And lastly, Swiss franc JPY. The price is range. Last week was the pure doji candlestick, and the price is now going into Kumo, and Kumo flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen flat. So this is range. Chikou span is too close to candles, so no trends. So again, so far in terms of the Forex pairs, to wrap up, my best pairs are Euro AUD, which is about to break that resistance, 1.6255, and also Euro CAD, which broke the resistance in target 1.51001, and also Pound CAD, which is about to break that resistance and then target 538 pips above, and Pound AUD also broke the resistance, and this is now bullish. Yeah, let me just put up arrow on this one too. Okay, and then and also AUD/JPY looks also good because it broke the support. And other pairs are having some potential breakouts this week. So that is my overview on these Forex pairs on my watch list. Okay, so now let me move on to gold, XAUUSD. Okay, so gold was bullish 2 weeks ago, but last week became a doji, and looks like the market is now stopping the bullishness. So Kumo still bullish, but if the Kumo is still too young, too small, this is like the newborn Kumo, like baby Kumo, and this is not trustable. Kijun Sen up, Tenkan Sen up because of this breakout, but because we see doji, we have to wait for the breakout. In this case, breakout of the resistance of this doji, which is 2010.51, and then we expect the market goes up to 2070.07. So I would wait for the breakout of the resistance and then plan to buy. That's gold, okay? And then next one is WTI. WTI is now becoming bearish. It broke the major support and it's going down to the swing low, which is 62.38. Now Kumo has been bearish and thick. The thickness of the Kumo is really important on any time frames too. Like a gold, if you can look at the gold, the Kumo is too small. That's why I say that the breakout may not happen. But WTI Kumo is thicker, much thicker and much longer. So that means this is bearish in the long term. So in a short term, the market may retrace, but in the long term, my view is bearish. So this is downtrend, the RTI. Okay, so now let me move on to index. Okay, index. First, let me cover Nikkei and all the way down to Hang Seng Index. We'll cover US indices, Euro indices, Nifty 50, and Hang Seng and AU200. Okay, so lots to cover on the Sundays. Okay, so Nikkei is still range. Kumo is just thin like a thread. So in Chikou span is touching Kijun Sen flat, so no trend. This is becoming a very tricky market. So I will delete all the lines and I find that this is range, the pure range. Okay, and also let me check the Dow Jones. Dow Jones on the weekly, I said that last week or 2 weeks ago, this was bearish, but looks like it didn't happen. The market did not break the Kijun Sen, but instead it was supported by the Kijun Sen, so the price is now within the Kumo. So that means this is range. And the market may range. Next week may be doji. So if you plan to buy, then I recommend you to wait for a weekly Senko Span B breakout, weekly Kumo breakout. Otherwise, it may be range, and even if you enter trade, you may not be able to make any profits for the next couple weeks, which is not time efficient. So for now, I think we have to just monitor the chart. Or it may be bearish. It may break the Kumo bearish because there was double top, and the neckline was broken bearish. 32,470. And the last week, the price was resisted by the neckline. So potentially, this is still bearish to me. Yeah, this is range. This is range to bearish. Okay, next is Nasdaq. Nasdaq is now becoming bullish. So after W bottom here, neckline breakout, and then there was N wave. And this N wave was supported by the Kijun Sen on the weekly, and the price is now going into Kumo on the weekly chart. So and Chikou span is now broke. Chikou span is now above the candles. So I can see some bullishness in the chart. So the market if the market breaks the resistance level of 12,899.2, then I think it goes up to the next swing high, which is 13,729.3, and then that will be also the Kumo breakout, and then the bullish scenario will be possible. So I wait for that breakout of the Kumo and also the resistance level and buy. If it happens, then I will buy the index for the first time. But it may take time again. I don't think it's going to happen in 1 month or so. I think the breakout will happen maybe 2 or 3 months. So as we closely monitor the chart, I will remind everyone every week Sundays. But for now, this is range. Okay, next one is S&P 500. This one is now also range. But so this is range on the weekly Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. So here, let me check the daily time frame. In terms of the daily time frame, this is bearish because the price has been resisted by this descending trend line. So the price may go down this way too. This is still bearish overall. But if the market breaks the trend line and breaks the resistance of 4075.4, then this may turn bullish. Until the breakout happens, I think the market is bearish or range. I can see that the buyers are building up than sellers in this situation because every time the market goes bullish, you see first here between in February, this is a small retracement, small pushback. The distance was just this much. But on the second pushback, the market went up this much. This is bigger than previous. And the most recent pushback was even longer. So this means as the market goes down in the long term, buyers are building up. So I can see that the market may break the trend line and may turn bullish. This is just what I found as I see charts now on the daily time frame. But yeah, it may happen. So just a quick reminder that this chart may be bullish in this pattern. Okay, next is Euro stocks. Okay, Euro stocks is completely ranging now on the weekly. Weekly is now range because Kijun Sen is flat and Kumo is now flat. So until the week of 6th of March, it was bullish, but then the market crashed. Yeah, for the last 2 weeks. So that means the market may retrace to the Kijun Sen or Kumo on the weekly. Now this is a range to bearish. In FTSE 100, also the same case. This is now retracing. It broke the multiple resistances. So this is now back to range. When this kind of big retracement happens, the market tends to consolidate a couple more weeks or months, and then find the new direction. Okay, in CAC France is also similar. Kumo is now flat, and Senko Span A is retracing because the Tenkan Sen is pointing down, and Kijun Sen flat and Senko Span B flat. So that means this is now bearish. The market may turn back to the Kijun Sen on the weekly around 6521.45. Okay, next is German 40. This one is also retracing as in other index, Euro index. So this is now ranging. Okay, and Nifty chart is also retracing. And in terms of Nifty chart, this is now not really, this is not tradable because if you can sell, then you can wait for the breakout of the support 16740.95 and then expect a big downtrend. But if you're looking for the buying edge, then I can't find any areas. So if you can sell, then wait for the support breakout. Otherwise, we have to wait for the new uptrend, and we have to wait for the Kumo turns bullish again, and Tenkan Sen has to be above the Kijun Sen to be able to buy the market. So far, this is bearish, and it may break the support and going down. Okay, next is AU200. This market is also retracing. It's about to break the support. It broke the Kijun Sen. So now this is on the support. Once it breaks the support, then I think it goes down to the swing low around 6403. So this is now also bearish. Okay, so all the index are basically bearish. Yeah, except for Nasdaq. Nasdaq may break the resistance and may be bullish. But all the other indices are all bearish. Okay, so now let me cover Bitcoin, BTC USD. As I can see, some of you are trading cryptos too. I never trade cryptos, so this is just for the reference. But in terms of the weekly Bitcoin, the Kumo is way too thick, and the price is now going into Kumo So that means the market will be very choppy in the lower time frames. And 2 weeks ago, it was bullish, but now this is doji. Let me also check the daily time frame. And daily shows that this is called Y wave, as I put these two yellow lines. Two yellow lines, this is called Y wave, because if you just put one horizontal line like this, and it becomes a letter Y horizontally, so in Ichimoku this is called Y wave, which is considered to be one of the most tricky market. So the market is consolidating, ranging, because the price is now within the weekly Kumo, and the market may retrace. So in the short term, this is bearish to me. I think the market retraced to the Kijun Sen on the daily chart, which is 24,457.70. Okay, so that covers the Bitcoin. Okay, so now let me cover the news for this week. Okay, so here is the news website. I'm using the fx3.com. Simply click the calendar and you get to this page. So let me refresh. And let me put this as this week. And click apply. Okay, so this week, tomorrow, Monday, March 27th, there will be one big news, which is BOE, Governor Bailey's speech in UK. And Tuesday, March 28th, there will be a news retail sales in Australia and Governor Kuroda's speech in Japan. And then Wednesday 29th, there will be a monthly CPI in Australia. And Thursday, March 30th, we have harmonized CPI in Germany and also GDP annualized in the US. And Friday, the March 31st, there is GDP in pound UK and retail sales in Germany and also in euro harmonized CPI. And yeah, that's it. So Friday we have lots of big news. Friday and every day we have big news. So just be careful. But we don't have as many big news as last week. So just watch out on the news. This is towards the end of the month, so the market may be quiet, but we'll see. Okay, so that covers the whole topics that I have to cover today. So now let me come back some comments. Again, thank you very much for joining everyone. Great to see you. As always, I'm back in Dubai from Singapore now. So I'm back in track. Thank you very much for joining everyone. So let me see. Okay, so just as a recap, in terms of the Forex pairs, I know some of you are joining newly here today. So let me summarize my best pairs. So one of the best pairs is the Euro AUD that is about to break the resistance level and target 1.6443. And then Euro CAD is also bullish. It broke the resistance and target 1.5101. And then Pound CAD is about to break that resistance and it's bullish. And Pound AUD broke the resistance and this one is also nice and bullish. And also AUDJPY broke the resistance, broke the support 87.03 and it's going down. So these are my best pairs. Okay, so let me check some other comments now. Okay, Mario, USD Okay, let me check. PLN. Okay, so USPLN in terms of the weekly, this is bearish. Yeah, it's bearish. It broke the Kumo now. So, yeah, if the market breaks the support, 4.2624, then target to 4.1462. So yeah, this is now bearish. The price broke the Kumo. Kumo is now twisted bearish. Chikou span below candles. Okay. Alright. Great to see you everyone. Thank you for joining. As always, good to see you. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much everyone. Yes, I'm back now. Yes, thank you very much. I'm back from Singapore now. Yeah, my trip in Singapore has been so nice. I have posted some videos on my second YouTube channel. So here you can actually access it from the link below in the description. So this is my second YouTube channel and I posted some videos in my Singapore journey. So yeah, feel free to watch. It was so nice. Okay. Okay, Zun says, hi Kei, should we use multiple strategy or only one strategy to trade? I would recommend you to use only one single strategy. Or at least two strategies, okay? But I don't recommend you use multiple strategies at the same time. Because sometimes one strategy may contradict by other, and you may be confused, and you may not know which one to use. So if you stick to one strategy, that will be the greatest. But if not, then you can just use two and use them in different situations in the markets. Yeah, I used to have lots of strategies. I used to use lots of indicators, lots of strategies. And eventually, I didn't know what to use because I was too greedy. So yeah, we have to narrow down to one strategy to use eventually. Okay, Diaz says, hi Kei, if my money is around $500 in my account, can I trade weekly? Yeah, you can still trade on the weekly with a minimum lot size 0.01 and keep holding the trade. That's possible in the long term. Oh, my chart seems to have an optical illusion. Oh, really? Hold on, let me see. Is it? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is not good. Maybe I have to turn off the light. Or squeeze, maybe keep it smaller, like this. Okay, Philip says, Euro USD is currently on a major support resistance line back in January 2016. Okay. Let me see. 2016 was all the way back here. Okay. May hit visible on the daily. Same goes for pound USD since September 2019. Yeah, it's always good to refer to the old resistance support. Yeah, but Euro USD, this one is still, I think it's bullish. There was a support here in 2020 March. But then, yeah, now this seems to be bullish. So we'll see. When I take trades, when I analyze charts and take trades, because I am more of an intraday to swing trade, I don't really usually refer to like all the resistance support. I simply look at the resistance support maybe 1 year ago, up to 1 year ago, and decide what to do. So yeah, that's my strategy. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Good to see you again. George says, hi Kay, how many times you watch charts and what time you watch the charts? So I do watch charts 3 to 5 times per day. And I check whenever I can. But basically, I check all the sessions in Asian session, UK session, and New York sessions. But I simply check charts anytime I can during the day. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my trip in Singapore has been really great. Enjoy the food, and I think I gained some weight. So I have to exercise now. Yeah. Yeah, Hansen Hansen I didn't cover, sorry. Right. Hansen index is now, it's also range. I was saying that the market was retracing to Kijun Sen, and it almost touched the Kijun Sen, and now last week was bullish. So it may turn bullish in the long term, but in the short term for the 1 week, 2 weeks will be range. We have to wait for the Kumo breakout and buy. But yeah, looks like this is now turning bullish. That's Hansen index. Okay, Investing says, what indicators are you using now? Is there a video about it? Yes, there is a video about my strategy, which you can actually find it in my website. So here is my website, and simply hover over free download and click on the KTS case trading strategy, and in this web page, you can find the free download PDF that explains my strategy, and also you can find a series of videos. And I think on this video here, entry strategy, I explained what kind of indicators I use for my entries. So these videos are just giving an overall idea of how I take trades with my strategy, but I'm sure you can have a good understanding after I watch all the videos. Okay, and let me see. Ida says, do you have mentorship in prop trading? Prop trading, you mean? I'm not sure about the pop trading, so if you can type that would be great. But I do mentorship in GTS here, services in Global Trading School. This is where I teach my strategy hands-on within the 5 members in a group. Not a big class, but only 5 members in a group for 3 months. I do this, and just today I finished the GTS, and next group starts in April. So that's my hands-on teaching. And also there is online version of this, which is KTS Academy. You can learn online. This is like a video lessons and also live streams, membership only live streams too. So yeah, I do teach my strategy in these, but my main focus is about the risk management and the psychology management, because I find these areas are the most important, more than the strategies. Entry timings, exit timings, you can actually do this after you learn. But something that you cannot learn is the risk management, and also especially the psychology management, like being patient without jumping into the market, or track record in a spreadsheet, and share screenshots, take screenshots of the entries and exits. All these needs to discipline And that's what I teach in the GTS class. Because we have to have that. We have to know when to be in a trade and when to stay away. And how not to lose big is also very important. Okay. Yeah, so that covers the whole topics for today. So I think I will end the live for now. So again, thank you very much for joining everyone. It was very nice meeting with you through YouTube today. So I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. And I hope we can gain some nice tips this week. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now everyone. またね. Thank you very much.